Okay, so think about this right here. You notice that the last time you fell for lust, right? You may have not felt as good. Think about all the times that you felt good when you did not lust. I have a question for you right now. Do you feel better when you live away from lust or when you live in lust? You see, one person might feel better when away, and I'm just gonna say my personal experiences. Yes, your skin glows. None of that stuff matters, guys. You know, when we are in a hospital, we're not gonna be thinking about, oh, everybody who looked at me when I was on semen retention. None of that matters. We're doing this because we want to live healthier. Honestly, guys, this is how we're supposed to live, man. Sounds fancy, but all right. And it sounds so humble, but it's just, you know. So have in mind, guys, right? You will feel better when you don't live in lust. Yes, you will. You know that you feel better when you don't lust. You know that for real. You know why? Because of the fact that you're retaining your seed. When you retain your seed, you feel better. Do you notice that when you don't lust, that you feel better in life? You feel a more greater and bigger sense of purpose in your life. Woo! You feel better when you don't lust. Do you know that? You know you do. You know you have more joy. You know you have more fulfillment. You know you're more energized. Now, as long as you do this and you stay humble, that's a blessing. Amen. That's a blessing. But it could be a myth that you have better athletic performance. Okay? But I need to say something else. You need to have in mind that you will feel better. When you do not lust, you will feel better. When you don't lust, do you know why? Because of the fact that you're retaining your seed, which contains a powerhouse of nutrients, and that is zinc, potassium, magnesium. You will feel better, more energy. Now, as far as more athletic performance, like I've said before, I don't know. But there's athletes who are on this, you feel good, and look at how they play. More patience. But be humble. When you are retaining your seed, you need to make sure that you're retaining your humility, okay? Some people get all prideful when they retain their seed. Nah, guys, you need to retain humility, guys. Okay, because it's all fun and games until you fall down. This applies to me too. So make sure when you retain your seed, you remain humble, you remain in humility, okay? And that you grow in your purpose, all right? And remember,